I'm Ed.
I'm Gary.
I'm Penn.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
Okay. We're going to let Gary talk this time.
Ah.
A lot, actually.
Yeah, what do you know?
Yeah. So I'm going to twist the knobs. Today we're here for the Marc effin' Ford.
Yes, by BMF Effects. Marc effin' Ford is a combination of, this is Scott's boost, GE booster, sort of a range master-esque sort of circuit, into his Purple Nurple, which I believe is a Red Llama inspired circuit. I'm not sure if it's a direct copy or not, but
which is what? What's the Purple Nurple? Like, what is the Red Llama? Is it a fuzz or is it?
Red Llama is more, well, it's a kind of a fuzzy Overdrive, the way huge Red Llama.
Okay.
Which was based on Craig Anderson's circuit that he put in Guitar Player magazine way back, probably before any of you guys were born.
Craig Anderton.
Oh, did I say Anderson?
Yeah, I think it's Anderton.
It is Anderton.
Is it?
Sorry. Anyway.
He's old.
So the Red Llama is an IC based, but it's not a standard op amp. It's something weird, and forgive us for not having the technical specs down, but basically GE boost into the Purple Nurple, and
GE boost, Purple Nurple.
Yep.
And that's it, really. And the GE boost, I've heard some people saying it's basically a treble boost, right?
Right, but you have a tone knob here that gives a sweep.
Right.
On some popular copies of the treble booster, there is a like a three-way switch. It gives you different settings, but this just gives you a full sweep from I guess a full range boost down to a traditional treble boost.
So there's more bass the counterclockwise.
Yes.
Right.
And then we get into the more, that famous, not necessarily brighter, it's more focused, a very sharp focused upper mid-range type of thing that the Range Master is known for.
Right.
But it provides a wonderful boost in conjunction with the Purple Nurple. And, hey, Marc Ford is, he's a tone meister, so we are definitely fans.
Yeah,
and we're grateful that Scott...
You're a bigger fan than I am.
Yeah, Well, Scott at BMF Effects...
Oh, I'm a fan.
Scott at BMF Effects has seen to it to release this Marc effin' Ford signature pedal, so let's go ahead and give it a rip.
All right,
Shall we?
Yeah, so let's hear your... It's not really clean tone. It's Scott says this pedal works better with an amp on the edge of breakup.
The edge of breakup, the common internet terminology that we use these days.
So what does that sound like?
On the verge of breakup. It's not really clean. It's not really super dirty. It's just kind of a little bit of hair around the edges, as they say.
Nice. All right, so I'll work the dials, and you can play and talk. And you want to try the drive first?
Let's just try the drive.
All right, so clean again. Drive.
So it's a nice gritty Overdrive, it's really nice sounding. Not super compressed. Probably, like Scott said, it's best used in an amp that is cooking a little bit. Probably not the best choice for like a dead clean Fender Twin or something like that, but it fills a really nice niche, and I really dig it. I can see why Mark likes it too. So hey.
Now, the one thing I wanted to point out, so yeah, we'll get to the treble boost side and separately and together, but let's play a little bit more. I'm gonna dime the drive, because the one cool thing that I found with this thing, like I'm liking the drive around 9 or 10 o'clock for me because I have other fuzz pedals, but combined with the treble boost is a whole nother thing. But the one thing I noticed is when you dime the drive, it doesn't fall apart in a wadi ball of compression. Let's check that. No, really.
Is that a
wadi ball? Yes. Quite.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Still has some nice note definition and separation. It's not too...
That's compared to, keep playing.
The drive's up full?
That was, I was moving it as you were playing because I wanted to show that even when we were full on and you were playing the same figure and I went back down on the same figure you were doing, it still held together. It's like...
Yeah. Well, let me try. I'm going to back off. I got the guitar volume on 10 right now, and it has been since we started, but let me back off a little bit and just show how it cleans up. So that's maybe 7 or 8 on the knob there. Very nice. Nice cleanup.
Cleanup's Yeah, the cleanup I found to be amazing on my Esquire. As well. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So let's
try the boost.
Let's try the boost, and then we'll add the drive to the boost. I'm going to turn the drive, when we get to the drive, I'm going to turn that down a little bit.
Right.
Let's just try the boost. Of course, we've got separate volume and tone, as previously discussed.
Ooh, treble boost. Ah, it's
Not at
bright,
all.
It's harsh. It's just more of a focused upper mid-range. That's really what the classic Range Master thing is. So I dig it. And again, with the guitar volume down a little bit. If this amp was like really ripping, you'd be getting a lot more out of the boost by itself. But the amp, as we said, is just on the verge of breakup. Not really, totally smoking, but you still get a lot out of the boost, even with the amp just barely, barely on.
So what do we do next? Do we add the drive to the boost, or go back to the drive and then add the boost?
Let's turn the boost off.
Okay.
And turn the drive back on.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll click on the boost.
So I got the drive around like 10, okay?
Okay, so guitar volume back on full. With the boost on, when you back off on the guitar volume, especially since we have the tone all the way up, you see it stays bright. Almost like with a fuzz face when you roll the volume off, it gets that kind of brightness. But it's not too bright. It sounds
very
great.
Impressed. Nice. It's not spanking me, and the tone is still all the way up.
Spanking.
go. So, in summary, I just wanted to say one thing, and that is there's a lot of overdrives that are sort of in the overdrive fuzzy realm that are really, really good, and I have a couple of them. But I will say that this one, the effin' Ford, is it just has like great feel under the fingers for me.
Yep.
Really touch sensitive. I love that it doesn't fall apart at the higher gain.
Yep.
And then really, to me, the beauty of this thing where it really comes alive is when you push with that treble boost,
Yep.
which does not sound like any other treble boost to me, which double thumbs up on that. Because
it's very warm. It is very warm. It's not pointy.
But there's clarity.
It's not pointy or sharp at all. It's very warm sounding. I really like it.
I really think it holds up. I really think, like, man, I've got so many drive pedals, I got so many fuzz pedals, but I can see using this. I could see, to me, for this, on a smaller board, you could have this and one fuzz, and that fuzz could be maybe something more aggressive. And then you have the treble boost, which doesn't sound like any other treble boost and doesn't spank you in front of either.
Yeah.
Right?
And with the two combined, you pretty much get into fuzz territory. It might be enough fuzz for you, depending on what your sonic needs may be.
It wasn't for me, but that's okay.
Yeah, you're a fuzzaholic.
Hi, my name's Ed.
Yeah. Hi, Ed. But what's great is this. It's a very simple pedal. I mean, the purple nurple side is just volume and tone. I'm sorry, volume and drive. There is no tone, and I have not found that to be a problem at all. Maybe a slight tweak of the guitar tone knob. Yes, there's a tone knob on your guitar, people. Will pretty much get you where you need to be. I don't miss a tone control on it at all.
And it rolls off as good, if not better, than any pedal I've played.
Yes.
And we've played a lot of pedals.
I've played it at home. Today we're playing through a little Carbon combo.
Vintage 16.
At home, I've played it through. I've used it live even with a Swart AST Pro. Sounded great. Blended with that perfectly, and also with a Bruno Tweedy Pie, which is like a 5E3 Fender Deluxe, Tweed Deluxe type circuit, and it sounds great with both of those. So. The Carbon is EL84s, so I've used it with 6 V6s and 6 L6s, and it sounds great. So,
and I used it with EL34s on the Hampstead.
There you go.
Rattled the windows. It was righteous.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yes.
Anyway.
So do your ears.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Scott. Great job.
Yeah, man. So I hope you guys got something out of that. If you want us to do more or certain pedals that we haven't done already,
less.
please let us know, and we're happy to do them. Gary just has to fight traffic to get over here.
No, it's not so bad.
Not so
anyway,
bad. All right. Thank you. See you next time. Peace.